So looking at the activity screen, we can see here an inspection. This one I've pre-configured. Obviously, inspections can appear throughout the greater rental workflow. For example, pre-hire and post-hire inspections being automatically created at the relevant points. We can tap into the inspection. Obviously, we can see some important values such as how much effort's been how much time's been taken. We can also adjust meter readings. So I don't actually know what the meter reading is for this one. So I can put in a number and it will tell me what the latest one is, enforcing that we can't do it in the wrong order. We can add notes and attachments. We can do outstanding items. We can view kind of what they are. So there's an example one there, which we can see in the list. We can obviously go and add more if need be. And then we can see a series of checklists here. So I'll just expand some of them. So obviously there's various different checklist types. What we're going to do today is focus on what happens when we mark one as fail. You can configure this to whatever responses you like. So, instead of it being fail, it could be AN for action needed, or you could call it action, or you could call it defect. You can call it kind of whatever makes sense to you, and then you can automatically trigger the automation that I'm showing you today based on that. So all of these are actually non-mandatory, just to kind of save some time. So what I can do is I can go ahead and hit complete, and then I can just refresh. And what's going to happen is a service job is going to appear. Service job showing up for me just means that I have it automatically assigning to me. In reality, this service job most likely will be put into an unallocated queue ready for a service manager to allocate. So we can see here the service job's been allocated. We can see under the job description about halfway down the screen, it's put has one or more checklists marked as failed, and then we can also go into the notes and we can see the specific checklist point that was failed. And then obviously from there, the standard service job process can be followed. And then on top of that, there's also an inspection inspection arrow there that we can tap on, and that will actually give us a read-only view of the inspection. So we can come in and we can see that this particular one failed.